It's rumored that if you pour liquid nitrogen onto a metal padlock, you can easily smash it open with a hammer. But is that really true? To test whether the rumor holds up, the trio decided to start with a control experiment. First, Tori hung the padlock off the edge of a table and tried to break it using a hammer and a pry bar. After his second swing, the lock popped open, taking just 4 seconds. Next, it was time to see whether liquid nitrogen could actually freeze a lock to the point of failure. Because liquid nitrogen is extremely dangerous, Grant put on full protective gear before pouring it directly onto the padlock. Once the lock was completely frozen, Tori attacked it the same way as before. Surprisingly, the lock shattered with a single blow. Still, the result didn't seem dramatically different from earlier, showing that such a small lock couldn't really highlight the power of liquid nitrogen. So Tori brought out a much larger padlock and attached it to a shipping container. Then he went all out, swinging the hammer relentlessly for 4 full minutes. He still couldn't break the lock, even after smashing off the container's door handle. Next, they rehung an identical lock and froze it with liquid nitrogen for a full 5 minutes. Once it was thoroughly chilled, Tori started hammering again. To everyone's surprise, after just 5 solid hits, the lock broke open completely. Clearly, liquid nitrogen really does make metal locks far more brittle. To better demonstrate this lock-breaking trick, Tori set up a final test using a standard door lock. Without liquid nitrogen, it took him 5 minutes and 37 seconds of repeated blows to break in. But after freezing the lock with liquid nitrogen, the internal mechanism was noticeably less stubborn. Tori cracked it open after only a few strikes, taking just 64 seconds in total. Even so, this method is extremely dangerous, so no one should ever try using liquid nitrogen to break a lock.